So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It's a overcast and gloomy day today, but it's a pretty exciting day because I just hooked up the SplitFire log splitter to the Kubota excavator. This is the SplitFire 4209, and the purpose of this, well, I should say what I'm going to use this for, is just splitting real big rounds down to size. I have a bunch of real big oak rounds down at the wood yard, and sometimes that real big stuff people don't want to fool with, including myself. The Wolfe log splitter, it has the log lift and all that on it, but you get into those 3-footers, they are just too big. The log lift will lift it up, but you split it once, it'll fall back on you. So I wanted something to kind of break those big ones down to size, because there is so much wood in those big rounds. I have some down there probably from 24 up to 40 inches in diameter. So what I hope is, with this log splitter on the excavator, I can grab them, break them down to size, and drop them off right by the Wolfe splitter, and then finish them off from there. Some will go into the wood bunker, some will go for bundle firewood, and I think this is the missing link in the firewood process here. So you saw at the beginning of this video, I had to change this plate out. This is the Kubota mount right here. The one that came with it was a John Deere mount. No fault of SplitFire. He sent me the link to where they bought that mount. Said right on it, Kubota KX-057. However, it was not. It was a John Deere mount. So they just sent this new plate down. I got it all bolted up, got everything hooked up, put some quick couplers here on my auxiliary hydraulics. All I'm going to do here today, I want to test this thing out. I can't just leave it sit here. But I want to look at how these hoses are laying and things like that. I may have to tweak just a couple things, but I haven't even tried it yet though. So let's fire it up right now, and we'll at least make sure it works. And then I'm going to need to add just a little bit of hydraulic oil to the machine. They purposely sent it without anything in it because I didn't want a different type of hydraulic fluid than what I'm running in the excavator. So it's probably a couple gallons low, I'm guessing. All right, I tried it out. I didn't have the camera on, but it does work. But I wanted to get oil in the log splitter and then check it back here. Took about 2.5 gallons, but I got her filled up, and I didn't spill much at all. Normally I'm a big oil spiller, but I did pretty good here. Not too bad. Let's clean her up a little bit. I think we're about ready to split wood. I want to show you one more thing though before we head down to the yard. Something else that came with the log splitter. So this was that John Deere mount that I took off, but check this out. This will be very handy right here. This is a nice stand for the log splitter. So I think what I'll do, I'll probably put this on wheels, and when the splitter's not in use, I can set it right on there, wheel it into the garage, out of the way. So that'll work out really well right there. Yeah, like I said, I'll kind of have to keep my eye on the hoses there for a little bit and see how everything's working, but I think this is going to work great. I'll fire it up here now, show you how it runs, and then we'll take it down there and put it in some big wood, see what happens. Alright, I'm just getting started here, but I'm quickly getting the hang of this thing. Now this is a two-way splitter. It'll split both ways, but it's doing exactly as I had hoped. And that is to be able to take these big rounds, split them like so, into a manageable size. So first impressions, it is awesome. It's working exactly like I had hoped it would. And what I mean is this. I have mentioned that I have a track loader coming, a Kubota SVL97-2. And I was considering a splitter for the track loader. But what I like about the ones on the excavator versus the track loader is most of the time I'm sitting in one spot. My wood's not getting all dirty. You know, I'm just grabbing from the pile, swinging over here. With a track loader, you're constantly adjusting the whole machine. You're just kind of rutting everything up and making a big mess. This is a lot neater, a lot cleaner. And, you know, everybody has different needs and different applications. But for what I'm doing here, this will be the ticket right here. A lot of times people just want to get rid of this wood. Some of it's too big and gnarly for the sawmill even. Some of it's too big. Well, most of this stuff is too big for the log splitter, the Wolfe ridge that I have. It'll split it, but it's getting it up on there like I mentioned earlier. I've even come over here with the excavator and the thumb and set big rounds on the log lift. It'll lift it no problem at all. It'll split it no problem at all. But what happens is, you know, you'll have one big chunk falling over this way. You're afraid it'll bounce off the tire, hit the engine. You'll have another big chunk coming towards you. Everything has its limitations. But with that right there and this right here, I can definitely make some wood in a hurry. You will definitely be seeing more of the SplitFire log splitter on the excavator. I think it's going to be a key part of the little operation I got going on here. If you want to look one up, I'll put a link in the description if you want more information. But I think that's about it. Oh, there's two other things I need to mention before I wrap this up. Number one, if you want a nice shirt, check out the link in the description as well. And number two, go back. You got to trust me on this. I'm telling you. I did a video the other day, and it's not our normal video at all. We actually interviewed a brain surgeon, Dr. Friedlander, and he's the one that performed Eva's surgery for her Chiari malformation. I know it's nothing like any video we ever did, but the guy's absolutely fascinating. The way he explains everything, very knowledgeable, and I'm telling you, it is worth a watch. So I'll put that video up above. You got to trust me on this, but go back and watch that video. You won't regret it. And I think that's about it. So like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.